All right, so I'm back, and I think I'm talking about something today that a lot of people have probably wondered about. So I bought these wheels here from AliExpress. And AliExpress is kind of like an eBay type thing, but directly from China. So it's not just one company, it's a whole bunch of different companies that sell through that format. And the wheels were pretty cheap. They were $150 shipped. And I left them in a box because I wanted you to see the box got a little beat up in shipping from China. And the other thing is, it took a solid 2 months for these to get here. But they're really kind of nice wheels. They're sealed bearing wheels, 32 spoke, and they are pretty straight. You spin them, you can see they're pretty straight. Has the part, you put a standard Shimano freewheel on there. These ones are a quick release. They also had the through axle style. They're 26, and we're going to put them on my son's bike. I got the red hub because I was originally doing something different with them, but they're going on my son's bike. And they also came with the skewers, front and rear. And it came with 2 spokes, I guess because they have 2 white spokes in them. I don't know why they have white spokes in them. I'm going to leave it. Don't matter to me. But what we're going to do here is I'm going to take my wheel off this bike, weigh it, and then I'm going to take all the parts, the rotor, the tire, and everything, put it on this wheel, and then we're going to weigh that. And we're going to see how much of a weight difference there is. But they look like pretty nice wheels just off the bat, but the 2-month waiting is probably what's going to stop most people from doing it. So I'm going to do that now. All right, so we're going to weigh this. Wow. 6 pounds. It's bouncing back and forth. 6 pounds though. So 6 pounds. So 6.00 minus 0.11. 5, 9. That's 10, 9. So 5.89 is the front wheel. So we're going to switch all the parts from one wheel to the next. I think even this, because I don't want to use the red skewer on there. I'm going to use the same one. Is this anywhere worth? Alright, we got it together. We're going to weigh it. And this one, 5.54. So a little bit lighter. One thing I'm going to mention though, the decals are pretty, they're light duty. They scratch easy. So I'm not real impressed with the decals. It's a nice looking wheel though. So 5.54 minus the strap. So 343. 5.43. So we saved about half a pound. Not as much as I thought we would, be honest with you, but it's a nice wheel though. We'll put that on and then we'll do the back one. Alright, I'm going to have to recenter that brake when I'm done. Alright. Okay, this one, 703. So 703 minus 0.11. 6.92. And that's because that one has the freewheel on it. Now the new one's using a cassette, so I'm putting the 8-speed cassette from my Polygon on there, which is about the same gear ratio as this. This is one of the mega drives, so it has the real big. I think it's a 34. I think it's a 13 to 34, and my my cassette, I think, is an 11 or a 12 to 32. So it's about the same, in the same ballpark. So we'll get all this stuff changed over. All right, we're all back together. Gonna weigh this one. 5.96. One. It's 45. 5.45. So we saved a lot on that one. Now it's probably because of cassette versus freewheel. 7, 4. We saved 1.5 pounds on the rear wheel, so that's pretty good. That's pretty significant. So I'm going to throw this wheel back on, and I got one more thing I want to show you for this bike that's upcoming over on the bench. Let me throw this wheel in place first, though. All right, so they look pretty good. Plus we saved 2 pounds overall. The red hubs are a little bit different on a yellow bike, but I think it gives a little bit of color. I think they look pretty good. And it has a cassette now, so if we want to upgrade to more gears, we easily can. But the next upgrade I have over on the bench. We're going to go look at that. I want to show you that. So if you remember from the other videos, this is actually a pretty good frame on this bike. It was like a factory race team bike frame, but from 2003, so the geometry is not exactly modern. Right now the head tube angle is about 71 degrees. So I got this thing here from England. It's called a slackerizer. You can see the offset in the bearing. This is going to give the bike 2 degrees a slacker angle. So it'd be more cross-country geometry to make it 69, right? A little bit closer, a little bit better, a handle a little bit better. And then we're going to change the fork. We're going to do an air fork, and that's going to lighten it up even more. So we got some things still coming for this bike, and I'll join you next time, and we'll do a few more modifications.